Hi guys, and welcome to this Pick a Card Tarot reading where we're going to be looking at, are they over you? Have they moved on? Or are they still kind of thinking about getting back with you? So I'm going to shuffle the cards for this on camera, make the piles, and then I'll leave the timestamp in the description. I'll also leave it like a timestamp so you can skip this if you don't want to watch the shuffling. I saw some people like to see them shuffled on camera. Some people don't, so you can skip it. Yeah, I feel like that's all I really have to say. Okay, let's get into the shuffling. So we invite any spirit guides, any positive energies, any ancestors that want to communicate with us about this question of, has this person moved on? Oops. Or if they're still thinking about you, if they still want to get back with you. We're also going to be looking at if like there's a reconciliation coming in the future. Yeah, so let's pull some cards for these piles. While I'm shuffling, I do just want to say thank you so much to everyone that's been purchasing private readings. A lot of people purchased them after my phone was stolen last week, which honestly meant the world to me because that helped me pay for a new phone that's hopefully going to arrive soon. So I'm like beyond grateful. So thank you to everyone. There were a lot of requests. I was a little bit overwhelmed. I did mention that in addition to like doing YouTube and tarot and stuff, I have 2 jobs. So most of my day really is like busy because I'm at work, and then it's like I come home usually around 8 or 8:30, and then I have private readings to do. But you know, sometimes like after like if I start my day at 7, I'm just really tired, and tarot is like primarily energy work. So when you're really tired like that, it's just sometimes I just would not, be getting good results. So it took me a little while to work through those private reading requests. I've almost worked through all of them. I had, like I said, a lot to get through. I'm so grateful and honored that you guys would want private readings from me, and I always love connecting with you that way. So again, thank you so much to everyone that purchased them. Thank you for being patient and flexible with me as I was like working through a pretty difficult time period. I don't know if you guys like had something similar happen. This is a timeless reading, so you don't need to. Let's take a look at the bottom of the deck for the Lovers at the bottom of the deck collectively. So you don't need to be watching this like right when I'm filming it for, it's to have messages for you. But I am filming it right after a full moon, and let me tell you, this full moon energy was crazy for me personally. I feel like for like all of my friends, it worked out so, like, people just had amazing things happen to them. I went to like out for drinks with some friends, and we were just like sitting, like getting the drinks, whatever. And one of my friends got offered a job at the bar, and then I was with a different friend just like walking through the city, and this artist just like offered her a painting for free, and I was like, all right, people, let's start giving me some things. Just kidding, but not really. No. This week, I don't know, it was like everyone else seemed to be getting just like things were going so well. They kept getting like unexpected luck, just abundance. And for me, it was like literally do you never have those weeks where it's like every possible thing that could go wrong does go wrong, and you're just like, wow, amazing. And all of the things that went wrong for me were mostly related to technology or like transport, like technology. So, which again made it difficult to film readings because I didn't really have, let's see if I can grab this, didn't really have Wi-Fi for a period of time, didn't have a phone I still don't have a phone, but yeah, I don't know, this is like not interesting, but basically just a lot of difficulty for me this full moon period. So I hope that, if you're watching this around the time that I posted that period went better for you, or, you know, if you're just watching it whenever, I hope that you've had an easy time recently, that things haven't just been like going haywire for you, because trust me, I know that feeling. I honestly feel like too, so I mentioned, I guarantee there's like one person that's watching me talk about this, but when I made the video about like my phone getting stolen, I mentioned that I thought that it got stolen because literally 10 minutes before it got stolen, I messaged someone that like I knew that I probably should not be contacting, but I still, and like I had done, okay, so the reason that I got like into tarot was because of this person, because I just like never knew what was going on with like between the two of us, and so I was like, okay, I need to know, and so I like got into tarot because of that. And so I had like done a few spreads, you know, like should I reach out, should I contact them, blah blah blah, and all of the answers were basically no, but of course I did it anyway. And let's see, yep, and when I, like literally 10 minutes later, like I said, my phone got stolen. I was like, all right. Okay, bottom of this deck is the 5 of Swords. What was I saying? Yeah, so then, but when I sent the text, when I sent the text, it was like, phone number not available, like, do you want to use primary number? And I had never seen that, and I was also drunk, and I was like, what does that mean? So I just sent it anyway, and then, like, I never got a response, and so part of me was like, okay, maybe this person like didn't respond because they didn't want to, but then part of me was like, maybe they didn't respond because they never got the text. And so I convinced myself that it would be a good idea to follow them on Instagram, because I had blocked them a while ago. So I followed them on Instagram, and literally, like, the day that I decided to follow them, well, because I'd been, this sounds so dumb, like, I'd been thinking about it for a while. I was like, should I reach out, should I not? Like, I texted, didn't get a response, like, should I keep trying, or like, you know, what's going on? So the day that I decided, I was like, okay, I'm gonna do it, was the day that my new phone was supposed to arrive. I was like, okay, when my new phone comes, I'm going to like download Instagram and follow them. And then I came home, and my package had not been delivered because it was like getting inspected by customs, and it's still in customs like a week and a half later, after deciding that I would follow them on Instagram. So basically, I just keep making poor decisions about this person, and I feel like maybe that is kind of the universe just being like, you know, don't focus on that right now, you have other things to worry about. But that's just how I operate. Okay, I'm going to try and pull these cards quickly because I feel like I've been talking now literally forever about literally nothing interesting, and so I'm just going to pull some more cards. Again, are they over you? Have they moved on? For anyone wondering, literally no one is wondering, this person, so I did end up following them on Instagram, and we haven't spoken in like, I would say probably a year. Yeah, like no contact for like a year. The last time we spoke, actually, so yeah, the last time I was like, as a Scorpio, I'm like, should I say this? Should I not say it? Like, how much should I tell? Because also, like, no one really cares. But basically, the last time we spoke, they were like, do you want to hang out? But they had why am I so bad at telling stories? Basically, this person and I, we were like seeing each other for a while, for like a few months, and this is when I was like studying abroad. So we were seeing each other for a few months. Why am I like the worst storyteller ever? This is like the least interesting story literally on the planet. Basically, I was seeing this person, and we were together for like a few months, and at the end of like we weren't dating, we were just like hanging out, whatever. At the end of like our time together, they really annoyed me, and so I ended up leaving to go home and like didn't tell them that I left. And so they messaged me being like, hey, like, want to hang out, whatever. And I was like, sorry, I'm in the US. And that was the last time. Or no, we spoke like a little bit after that, but that was like one of the main last times that we talked. I even forget like what I was talking about now. But anyway, like where was I going with that? Why was I talking about that? Why was I talking about that? Why is my memory so bad also? Basically, yeah, so I followed this person on Instagram after like, you know, not speaking to them a whole lot recently, and I honestly like wasn't even sure they would like request to follow back, and I was like, that would be such an ego blow. But they did request to follow back. They did not reach out, and it does look like they're dating someone. So now I just feel foolish. But you already know that I am asking this question for myself, and I've picked, so I have like marbles that I borrowed from one of the kids that I babysit. And I've already picked out a marble for this person to see, you know, what's going on in this connection between me and this person. And it's literally taken me 11 minutes to shuffle these cards. So I'm just gonna boom, boom, and boom. If you actually watched me do that, I apologize, because that was took forever and was literally pointless. But we are ready to go. Okay, so welcome to everyone that did not watch the ramble intro. Cannot blame you. I would not watch that if I was watching. So now the cards are shuffled, and it's time to pick a pile. So I have some marbles that I borrowed from one of the kids that I babysit to serve as kind of like things to choose from. So let's see, which one do I want to do? Okay, I think I'm going to do these three. I'm just going to randomly put them down. I was saying that I've chosen... Sorry, there's an emergency outside, it sounds like. Okay. Okay, so here are the three piles to choose from. Again, the question is, have they moved on? Are they over you? And then we're also going to be pulling some additional cards to look at if you guys will reconcile. So pile number 1 is this clear marble. Can that like leave? I'm just confused as to why it's still here. Pile number 2 is this tan, like kind of pinky. It looks a lot more boring on camera than it does in real life. In real life, I really like it. It's like pale pink, and like, I don't know, I just really like it. But on camera, it looks more tan. But I promise it looks better in real life. So that's option number 2. And then option number 3 is this pale blue marble that actually looks really similar to this glass. But yeah, that's option number 3. So again, take a moment, take a few deep breaths, ground yourself, pause the video if you need to. Once you feel grounded and ready, you can ask yourself, is this person over me? Have they moved on? And then let yourself be drawn to pile 1, 2, or 3. I'll leave the timestamp in the description, and I will see you there. Okay, welcome. If you chose pile 1, the clear marble, then welcome. This message is for you. Let's take a look at the cards and see, is your person over you? How are they feeling? You know, just what is going on? So, for your tarot cards, we have the King of Pentacles. We have the Knight of Swords. We have the King of Cups. And we also have Temperance. And then clarifying the Knight of Pentacles, we have a lot of reverse cards. We have the Four of Cups in reverse. Clarifying the Knight of Swords, we have the Queen of Cups. Clarifying the King of Cups, we have the Nine of Pentacles. And clarifying Temperance, we have the King of Swords in reverse. So, first things first, there's a lot of court cards here. We have the King of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, King of Cups, Queen of Cups, and the King of Swords. So there could be a lot of other people that are offering opinions or are communicating about your connection for whatever reason. A lot of people, especially men, we have the king, we have 3 kings and a knight, so there could be other men involved in some way. In terms of suits, we have a lot of cups. We have the King of Cups, Queen of Cups, and the Four of Cups. We also have 2 swords, the Nine of Swords, and the King of Swords. I feel like you might be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. We also have Sagittarius with the Temperance card. But I really feel, I don't know, I feel like for a lot of you, you guys are water signs. So let's take a look and see, are they over you? I feel like this person, regardless, just right off the bat, honestly, like when I first started looking at this, I was a little bit like, I don't know what's going on. And I think that is because this person is very tight-lipped. They keep a tight hold on their emotions and how they're feeling. We have this King of Pentacles card where this man in the front, he looks kind of tight-lipped to me. Like he looks like he's just, not going to give away his secrets. And then on this card, on the King of Cups card, we have 2 tridents that are blocking the cup. So literally blocking like an obstacle to that cup. So I feel, and the King of Swords is someone who is an excellent communicator. He's rational. He's clear-headed. He expresses himself well, and this is in reverse. So I feel like this person is someone that is just, at the moment, they are not giving away a whole lot. And so I feel like I understand why you would be like, how are they feeling? Because they're really not showing you a whole lot. But this person really has a lot of love for you with this Queen of Cups card. Like in some way, they really see you as an ideal. With the Four of Cups card, I feel like there is a loss associated there. So I do feel like you guys, maybe in separation, some of you may not be communicating at the moment. Or for those of you that are, I feel like it's kind of sparse, or it's just not, at the point that you'd want it to be at. But I feel like this person with the Knight of Swords and also the King of Swords, like they think things through a lot. Like they are a thinker, and I feel like they're thinking a lot about this loss with this Four of Cups card. Like they're thinking, I feel like they have a lot of regrets about how things went down. They're like, I can't believe that I, let things get to this point. But this person is not the kind of person that likes to feel like they've made a mistake. Like they feel a lot of regrets, but like they refuse to admit to themselves that it's regret that they're feeling, that they made these mistakes, or like, that's the way it is, whatever. Like I'm happy, but like deep down they really are really upset. And even though they won't admit it to themselves or to other people, like they are thinking about you a lot. And like this sense of regret that they don't want to admit that they feel. With the Nine of Pentacles and Temperance, I do feel like this person is single at the moment, or if they're not, like they're in like more casual relationships with this Temperance card. Like I don't think this person is seeing anyone else right now, or if they are, I don't think it's going to be that serious. I think this person's spending a lot of time thinking about you and like how to like get back to you, but like they want to get back to you without letting you know that they are upset about your loss or like losing you, if that makes sense. They're like, how do I get back to them? Like, how do I make it seem like I'm not like desperate? How do I make it seem like I'm not, upset? Like, that's kind of what they're thinking of right now. So are they over you? I think they're telling themselves, honestly, that they're over you, that they don't care anymore, but like they keep thinking about you, and like they're trying to tell themselves like, no, it's fine, it's not a big deal, but like really, like they're thinking about you a lot and they want to come back towards you, but again, they don't want you to know like how they really feel. Let's take a look at your oracle cards and see what else those might add. So we also have Stork, transformation, change, active, renew, restless, arrive, depart, renovate, move, pregnancy, and birth, as well as Fish, resources, finances, investments, prosperous, money, income, commerce, multiply, and large quantity. So I was thinking, honestly, with this butterfly card here on the Temperance card, this butterfly symbol on the Temperance card, that there could be change coming, transformation coming, especially with this person. I feel like this person is undergoing a transformation of sorts at the moment. And I feel like that too with like all of the King cards. Those could represent different aspects of their personality or just different things that they're working on, that they're ascending towards. Like they just need to kind of work on themselves a little bit, and like they are working on themselves. Like they're maturing and they're reaching their full potential with all these Kings. Let's take a look at the next cards. We have Fear as well as Begin. And we also have the Fates and Never Ending Story in reverse. So honestly, there is a lot of potential here for you guys to come back together. Again, I see this person as being like really afraid to open up and show their emotions, but I do see them going through a transformation right now, where I think that they are going to be able to open up and to be vulnerable and to come forward and let you know how they're feeling, like with you, but also with, other people too, like to be more open with their emotions and to just be more sensitive and vulnerable to other people. So I really feel like this person's going through a transformation right now, and I do think that transformation could bring them closer to you because they are thinking a lot about you and like the loss that they feel without you. Let's take a look at your cards in terms of if there's a reconciliation on the horizon. We have the Ace of Swords in reverse, the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, and also the Devil in reverse. And let's get one more. With the Fates and also Temperance, I feel like this is a divinely guided connection. Like whether we also have the Page of Swords and the Hanged Man. So whether, like I said, I do see a lot of potential here for you to come back together with this person. But even if you don't come back together with this person, I do think that this person has brought a lot of positive growth and development into your life. And you've, definitely done the same for them, because again, they're really going through a transformation right now that's bringing them to a much better place where they are more open, more sensitive, and more vulnerable, which is going to bring them really positive things. And so even if you don't see a lot of transformation in your relationship with this person, just know that they did bring positive changes to you, and that you've also brought positive changes to them. But we have Begin, we also have the Fates, we have Temperance, and the Never Ending Story card in reverse. So I really do feel like there's a lot of potential for you to get back with this person. We also have the Justice card at the bottom of the deck, which to me is always like positive karma, like karma coming back to you in a positive way. So we have the Ace of Swords in reverse, the Six of Pentacles in reverse, the Devil in reverse, the Page of Swords, and the Hanged Man. So there is quite a bit of Swords energy in this pile, a lot of air energy, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. The Page of Swords is communication. With the Devil in reverse, I feel like you both feel this strong pull towards one another, and I feel like right now this person is trying to reject that and be like, no, you know what I mean, like I don't want to come back, I don't want to offer you anything, like I'm just trying to get rid of that pull, but like they can't. Again, like they're telling themselves that they're over you, but they're really not. And with the Ace of Swords even in reverse, I feel like they are going to get a new perspective on that. So even like right now, they're thinking like, this isn't for me, like I'm done, I'm over it. So they're rejecting that new perspective, but that new perspective is going to come in, and it is going, I think, to give them the desire to come back to you and let you know how they've been feeling, kind of what's been going on. With this Page of Swords, I do see them reaching out and giving you a message. So I do see them reaching out and communicating with you again. With this Hanged Man card, again, I feel like this person is on the process of becoming enlightened, that this is in the process of becoming transformed in some way, but they're not quite there yet. The Hanged Man, when he's in reverse, that's when he's kind of in his enlightened form. So when he's like this, it makes me think like he's getting there, but there's still like some hesitation. There's still something holding them back. So again, I see a lot of potential for the two of you coming back together, but your person hasn't quite finished their transformation yet. So you could be communicating a bit right now, or they could be reaching out to you soon, but I wouldn't expect a full transformation just yet because this person hasn't, again, completed their transformation. They need a little bit more time to change and come to, full maturity in these different kings. But once they do, I see a lot of potential for the two of you. So again, this person thinks that they're over you, but in reality they're not, and they're thinking a lot about you. And once they have completed this journey that they're going through, they will be more open to letting you know like the pain that they've gone through without you, and more open to coming back towards you. So that's what I have for pile number 1. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that was helpful in some way. If any of it resonated, please feel free to like, comment, or subscribe. Obviously, if you don't want to, don't feel obligated to do that, but if you want to, it would be cool. Once again, thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. Hi, pile 2. If you chose the tan pink marble, then welcome. This reading is for you. Let's take a look first at your tarot cards and see what they have to say about, is this person over you? Have they moved on? What are they doing right now? So for your cards, we have the 3 of Wands. We have the High Priestess. Okay, we have the Chariot. And we also have the 6 of Swords. Clarifying the 3 of Wands, we have Temperance in reverse. Clarifying the High Priestess, we have the Lovers. Okay. Clarifying the Chariot, we have the Queen of Wands. And clarifying the 6 of Swords, we have the King of Wands. Okay. So, has your person moved on? I don't think so. I think your person is still thinking a lot about you. I feel like this person sees the two of you as being a really good match with the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands. Like, they see you, like, you have a lot in common, and I feel like you have a lot of traits that they desire in a partner, and so they think that you would be like the perfect fit for them in a lot of ways. The two of you could be the same sign, or not like the same element. Obviously there's a lot of fire here with the 3 of Wands, Queen of Wands, King of Wands, and also Temperance. So Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. But you and this person could both be like earth signs, you could both be water signs, you could both be air signs. We also have a fair bit of air and water energy with the High Priestess, Pisces, and the Chariot, which is Cancer. And the 6 of Swords and the Lovers would be air. The Lovers is Gemini. 6 of Swords would be air, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. So again, like, lots of signs represented here, but predominantly there's a lot of fire. So you or this person could have some fire in your chart. I really feel like this person, I feel like the two of you are not in contact right now because of this High Priestess card. Like, this hand is reaching out into like the unknown, but I feel like something is happening, like you're going to start getting in contact soon, since we have this 3 of Wands card where it's like something's recently happened, I feel like, or like there's been a recent development, like this first spark, and that's going to start lighting all these other candles. Like, things are going to start happening, and it's going to happen quite quickly. But I feel like for some of you at least, like something has recently happened that started that off. and that is confirmed by this Temperance in reverse card, because Temperance, when it's upright, is all about balance and, you know, like harmony, I guess. And because this is in reverse, I feel like something has happened that has upset the balance or the harmony that the two of you had, and like there's been some kind of spark between the two of you. And with the High Priestess card, I think your person wants to reach out. They're thinking about like how, you know, they want to reach out into the unknown. They're like, they want to kind of figure out what's been going on. And because like the reason they want to reach out is because of the Lovers. They feel this deep connection to you. Like there's a lot of hand holding, like they just want to like reach out. Again, I feel like they feel like you're kind of destined to be partners in a lot of ways. Like you're on very equal footing. You're very similar. You have very similar interests, and they think that you would just make a really good partner. That's just like a very clear message that's coming through. Again, with the Chariot card, for some of you, there could be a third party situation involved here. But I don't think that's going to last too long, because again, this person really sees you as like the person that they're meant to like go on a journey with. Or they see you as a person that they could go on a journey with. So there could be a third party situation, but I don't see it lasting too long. I also see like whatever, like this spark, this new contact that's coming in is going to bring you both healing. With the Six of Swords, I don't think that it is going to bring like, it's not going to result in anything bad. It's only going to result in like positive feelings for the both of you. For some reason, I'm getting the feeling that both of you feel like this was a connection that like you both had a lot of like optimism and hope for it, and it kind of just like went away, and you're both, I feel like, have this sense almost of like insecurity about it. Sorry, there's more ambulances or something out there. So with the Six of Swords, I see you both being able to get over those insecurities and those difficult thoughts, and being able to like come together in a more healthy way. There's a lot of passion here, a lot of attraction, and again, I feel just like a feeling of like you've known each other for a long time. Like you feel drawn to them, they feel drawn to you, and you feel like you're like meant to be together. Let's take a look at the Oracle cards and see what they have to add. We have Pluto, which has the Great Revealer, rebirth, transformation, heeding the call, renewal, destruction and creation, surrender, awakening, fundamental change, clearing and purging, clear to the Judgment card. We also have Firefly, which has illumination, chemistry, inner fire, soul spark, someone very exceptional, magic, and attraction. Again, tons of fire here, lots, like a strong attraction. We also literally have the Fire card. So again, lots and lots of fire here. We also have choice. So again, I feel like you're both very attracted to one another, and I feel like this is really a time where you are destroyed. I feel like the connection, for whatever reason in the past, just wasn't 100% healthy because of the Six of Swords. I feel like, again, for both of you, it led to like a hurt of some kind. But I see this like new thing that's coming in. Like this new spark is going to like tear down those old feelings and be able to build you both up in a positive way. And you both see each other as someone that's very exceptional, and I feel like you both feel this like just deep soul connection with them. Like you just feel drawn to them for whatever reason. I don't think that either of you can explain it because of the Magic card. Like you just don't, like you can't explain it, but it just, you know, it is like, you know what you feel and they know what they feel too. With the Choice card, I feel like you really have the choice. Like, I'm getting the message up for some of you who feel like this is a person that is like you're not good enough for them, and so you have been kind of waiting on them to do a lot of action, or you're like, okay, but like you feel like you need to wait to work on yourself first. Let's see. Okay. And that's not to say that this connection is going to come super quickly, although with the Three of Wands, I do feel like once things start, you know, like that first spark happens, like it's going to kind of just ignite things to come. But like you feel like you're just like you've had to wait because this person is like out of reach, or out, you know, whatever, because you just don't have access to them. But like you do, like you are good enough, and you are just like enough for this person. And once you think that, and because this person, again, they see you as an equal, they don't see you as someone that is less than them, they don't see you as someone that isn't good enough for them, they see you literally as like a partner. And so once you get that in your head and you realize that, and you make the choice, like, okay, like I am going to have this person, like this is going to happen, like that is when this will happen, if that makes any sense. Basically, I feel like for a lot of you, or for some of you, you know, you feel like this is a person that, again, like they're just like better than you in some way. Maybe they have more money, maybe they have like a better job, maybe you feel like they're more attractive than you, like whatever it may be. But like this person doesn't see you in that way. This person, again, sees you as an equal. They see you as someone who's very passionate, very intelligent, very attractive, someone that, again, like they could just have a really positive relationship with. And like once you realize that you're not beneath them and that there's no reason the two of you can't be together, that's when like this chain will start, and that's when you guys will come together. So we also have Treasure Island and New Life. Treasure Island talks about just feeling like you found all that you're looking for with this person. I'm actually, for some reason, I'm feeling like the need, or just the desire to like read from the book for this one. I didn't for the other piles, but for this one, I feel like I just want to read it. Let's, if I can even get the book out. Oh my god, my nails are so short right now that I like cannot even. Okay. Treasure Island. Your relationship is a treasure, providing even more than you need, but you may not see that right now. No matter how long you've been together, you and your partner are always discovering hidden gems about yourselves and each other. Now is the time of discovery. It's as if everything is in sync and everything is new again. Romance blooms and love is in the air. You can be assured that this partnership will bring you great gifts and valuable lessons. Keep your heart open. The message of this card is to celebrate love and what it teaches you. So again, like a message that I'm getting right now is that I think some of you are being kind of negative about this connection, thinking like there's no way that this person wants me, there's no way we're going to get back together, like there's no way that this reading applies to me, blah, blah, blah. But like you need to just like believe. I know this sounds like corny and dumb, but you need to just like make the choice to be like, okay, I'm just going to think that this is coming to me. I'm just going to think that I deserve this. I'm going to not like, you can't, when you think it though, you can't think like I think I deserve it. You have to just think I deserve this. I attract this, like this belongs to me. And once you make the decision in your own mind that like you are good enough for this, like that's when it's going to start coming to you. And I feel like also when you detach a little bit, because I think a lot of you are really holding on very tightly to this connection, and once you kind of let it go a little bit, that may be when things start happening a little bit quicker for you. But there is a lot of new life here. We have the new life card, we have rebirth, we have fire. So again, like this is very much, this other person feels it as well. It's not just you. It's not like one-sided. This is very much two-sided. This person, again, sees you very much as an equal. Like I feel like probably your feelings are very much mirrored by theirs. Like they're attracted to you. They see the things that you have in common. And they want to, again, get to know you better with this Treasure Island card. And they want to have new life with you. And so you need to just kind of accept that and start thinking about it in that way in order to bring things to you faster. So we're going to pull some cards and see if there's a reconciliation in the cards for you. We have the Nine of Cups reversed, the Hermit reversed, and also the Page of Pentacles reversed. Let's pull one more card here. Oh. Hang on, my mom is FaceTiming me. How do I even... Okay. Okay, let's pull the final card for... Will there be a reconciliation? I'm just like, wow, how professional. My mom FaceTiming me. She is on vacation right now, and so she's calling me. We have the Magician. So again, I think this really relates on like, or this is riding on like your core ability to be able to believe that you deserve this and manifest it. So you have the ability to manifest this relationship. You have the ability to manifest this reconciliation. This person wants to reconcile. But to get there, you have to believe that you can do that. So that's like a first step that you have to work on before you can even kind of get to the other stuff, is believing that you are worthy, believing that you deserve love and happiness and support. And like once you get to that point that you believe that, that's when you can start manifesting this person. We do again have a lot of positive cards here. The Nine of Cups in reverse. The Nine of Cups indicates emotional fulfillment in reverse to me, because this person like has his arms crossed. Maybe in the past this person was a little bit like hesitant to come towards you, but with it in reverse, this person, like the blockages are going to be reversed. The Hermit, again, I feel like some of you haven't been in contact. The Hermit in reverse, this person is going to come out of isolation. And I think this person's also like, I think you have a little bit of spiritual work to do with this Magician card. Like you have a little bit of work to do in terms of believing that you're worthy. And I think this person's kind of on that same journey. So I don't think they're quite ready yet either. Like, I don't think this is meant to happen like immediately. I do think once it happens, it's going to be kind of fast, but I don't know if it's, going to happen super quickly, because I think you both have a little bit of work left to do in terms of believing like you're enough. Because again, I feel like both of you kind of have some like insecurities related to this relationship, but this person's in the same path towards you, and they're literally moving towards you. If you are the Magician and this person's the Hermit, like they're literally moving towards you. We also have the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Pages indicate communication. Even though this is in reverse, I do see this as a positive sign that there is the potential for, I do feel like you guys have been communicating like spiritually with the High Priestess, the Hermit, the Magician. There's a lot of like spiritual cards here. So I feel like you guys are really connected on that spiritual level. But this Page of Pentacles to me signifies that you'll be able to start communicating in the physical world as well, not just like, telepathically or energetically or whatever you want to believe. So again, yeah, this person over you, I don't think so. I think this person has a lot of love for you, and I think there's a very strong chance the two of you come back together. There's a lot of new life, but a lot of it is a choice. Like you have to make the choice to make this happen. You have to make the choice that you are enough, and once you do that, then you'll be able to start manifesting. So you have a little bit of inner work to do before this can really happen, but if you're able to do that, like once that spark comes, it's going to happen quickly. So that's what I have for pile number 2. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that was helpful in some way. If any of it resonated, please feel free to like, comment, or subscribe. Obviously, if you don't want to, don't feel obligated to do so. But if you want to do that, it would be cool. So once again, thank you and have a great day. Okay, hi, pile number 3. If you chose the blue marble, then this message is for you. Let's check out your cards and see if your person is over you. And if you have a chance of coming back together. So for your tarot cards, we have the Page of Cups. We have the Ace of Swords. We have the Ten of Wands. And we also have, let me just move these decks around a little bit. We also have the Five of Swords. Clarifying the Page of Cups, we have the Page of Cups in reverse. This keeps happening, where like a card keeps clarifying the same card. We have for the Ace of Swords, the Queen of Swords in reverse. Clarifying the Ten of Wands, we have the Six of Swords in reverse. And clarifying the Five of Swords, we have Strength in reverse. So there's quite a bit of blocked energy here with all of these reverse cards on the bottom. But let's take a look. So we have, with the Page of Cups, quite a bit of water energy. The Page of Cups is specifically Pisces, but it could also be any water sign. So also Cancer or Scorpio. We also have a lot of swords with the Ace of Swords, Queen of Swords, and the Five of Swords, and the Six of Swords. So a lot of air energy here, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. And then we also have some fire with the Ten of Wands and Strength. Strength is Leo. With the Page of Cups twice, this person, or you could have like Pisces predominantly in their chart, or quite a bit of air with all of these air cards. But let's take a look and see, is your person over you? Like, what are they thinking? What's going on? I mean, are they over you? No. With the Page of Cups twice, like this person has a lot of, it almost feels like a school girl, like not school girl specifically, but like a school kid, like crush, like when you're young and it's one of your like first crushes and you're like, oh my God, and you're like, I don't know what to do. Like you just feel young and like it just makes you feel like butterflies and stuff. Like that's how this person feels about you. With the Ace of Swords, there was some kind of realization or some kind of new perspective that they got. Or like there was a perspective that they had that I feel like was not 100% correct, because you have the Ace of Swords in reverse underneath, and as well as the Page of Cups in reverse. So I feel like this person thinks maybe that you're with someone else, or this person thinks that you don't want them, or this person thinks that there's just not a chance for the two of you. And so this person is like withholding their love and withholding communication because they feel like it's like, why even try, almost. With the Ten of Wands, like, and I think that this made them feel really sad, like the fact that they feel like they can't have you. Again, whatever perspective it is that they got, whether it's that you're with someone else, that you don't want them, like whatever it may be, like it made them feel really sad with this Ten of Wands. And it could be like some communication that you gave them, or some kind of communication between the two of you, or maybe like communication they got from someone else as well. With this Queen of Swords in reverse, like maybe there was someone that like told them false information, like told them that you were like seeing someone, or like told them that you didn't want to be with them, or told them that you like said something about them, and it made them really sad. With the Six of Swords, I feel like it made them want to leave, just like leave the situation behind. And with the Five of Swords, yeah, I feel like there's been a miscommunication of some kind here with this person. The Strength card in reverse, I feel like they almost like can't handle it. Like they're just like one of like the first things that I like, this sounds so dumb, but with this Strength card in reverse, kind of what it made me think is like those people that are like, oh, I'm just a small being. Like I personally, if you say that, no offense, but like I find that kind of annoying when people say things like that. But that's kind of like the vibe I'm getting from this person. It's like, oh, I'm just like small and fragile. I can't handle it. Like I just can't. I have to like leave. So this person, there's a lot of hurt here due to this miscommunication, and I think that they've fled the situation. So they're no longer like, they're not trying to go after you. They're not trying to communicate with you. But they're still like a little bit hurt by what happened between the two of you. Let's take a look at your oracle cards as well. Yep, okay. We have love and defeat. So this person does have feelings for you, but this person also feels, again, like there's just not a chance for the two of you to come back together, or the two of you to come together. And I feel like that is a miscommunication. Like this person, again, thinks that you don't want them, or thinks that you have someone else. And so if you were to reach out and tell this person like, hey, I want you, like they would be overjoyed, I think. We also have wine, so developing over time, flavor, family legacy, the good stuff, finesse, ripening, and age as well. And we have Wolverine in reverse, so that says fierce, unpredictable, wild, power struggles, assertive, possessive, determined, and elusive. So I really feel like this person with the Wolverine in reverse, like they are not trying to like assert themselves. They're not like, they've decided like, okay, like if you have someone, I'm not gonna go after you. Like they're not trying to like break up anything. They're not trying to like be intrusive in that sense. Like they've completely backed off in that sense. So how they moved on, like in the sense they still have feelings for you, but again, they've moved on, that they're not trying to like go after you anymore. Like they're not going to make any moves towards you, again, because of this miscommunication. But with the wine card, I feel like there's a chance. Again, we have the other cards are blessed and regeneration. So I feel like this is a connection that really has potential to come back, or this person like has the ability to come back, especially if you reach out and like you make it known that you're interested in them, which I'm guessing that you are because you're watching this video. We have Strength in reverse again. These cards are for if you guys will reconcile. There's like a lot of potential here with this Blessed card. Like, I think you both feel a pull towards one another, and like this would be a good connection. With the regeneration, there's definitely potential for the two of you to come back. But I don't think this person is going to be reaching out towards you, because I feel like, again, they feel like you have someone else, or you just like don't want them, and they are like, if they don't want me, I'm not gonna waste my time, or if they have someone else, I'm not gonna be disrespectful. Like, I'm just gonna sit back. And so they really feel defeated here, but they really have like, I mean, they have very like schoolgirl crushy feelings for the Page of Cups, which is like very cute, I feel. We have the Six of Swords in reverse again. So this person, I feel like, is not going to be able to move on from this connection. Like, they feel very drawn towards you, and like they're trying to like move on and like get on with their life, but they're having a hard time doing that. Oh, but we have here the Two of Swords in reverse, and also the World card. So with these cards, again, I feel like there is a lot of potential here for this connection to, like, again, there's a lot of love here. There's a lot of potential, a lot of possibilities. Right now, you're in the stagnated, like, both of you feel like you can't really move on for whatever reason. With the Two of Swords, though, like, a choice needs to be made, and I feel like it is going to be made with the fact that this is in reverse, and that choice is going to lead to a lot of possibilities. So again, if you were to reach out and tell this person, like, hey, I'm interested in you, or like, hey, if you know, like, like, if you were to be like, I'm single, you know, like, whatever, like, this person, I think, would react positively and would feel excited, and that could start opening the room for regeneration. But there's like a lot of potential here for sure. But this person, have they moved on? And like, again, they have feelings for you still, but they're not going to come after, like, they're not going to try and get with you because they feel like you don't want them, or you're with someone else. So that is the message that I have for pile number 3. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that was helpful in some way. If any of that resonated, please feel free to like, comment, or subscribe if you want to. Obviously, if you don't want to, don't feel obligated to do that, but if you want to, it'd be cool. Once again, thank you for watching, and have a great day.